Greetings, citizens. Just a guy has just arrived and returned. Actually, no, I didn't return. I'm in the process of returning because we're running for our lives, desperately scrambling for the surface. In the end, we managed to get away to successfully and return to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. How are we supposed to deal with a commander who is impervious to all of our attacks? All right, what is that, 10 days? I don't know. A couple weeks went by as we dedicated ourselves to looking for the remaining boxes. I'm sure I've said this before. I would have really appreciated these days, just like slice of life scenes. You meet up in the cafeteria for breakfast and talk and stuff. You talk about what you could have a scene like, oh, what will you do with the boxes? What will you do with the boxes? And you could fluff out the different routes by like these conversations could be happening with the different teams Takumi is on. You could have them like stop on the road or something to talk. Like there's a lot of room here in these skipped days to do stuff and to flesh stuff out. And obviously, I get with whatever the development was like for the game that it probably wouldn't cut. But I mean, if they were to ever address it again, maybe this is a place they could do that. Or something to keep in mind for, the inevitable 200 line Last Defense Academy. Wink, wink, wink. And then out of the blue, it happened. It's not as if we weren't expecting it, but even after all this time, I could never quite get used to this sound and the feelings of dread that came with it. Wow, wow. Attack! Is it that Dalshaw guy again? Deep down, I knew it must be him, and while we were at a disadvantage without the boys' team, too. We'll just have to do the best we can with the members we still have here.
Intruder.
Sorry, Dalshaw, but I kind of want to just get through this route. The guys, Fleshoma and Takumi, haha. Or the girls, rather. Whoopsie doodles. The opposite could be fun, but,
Is that the commander you guys fought back in the tunnels?
Yeah. Be careful, everyone. None of our attacks even scratched him before.
Yikes! Is he like an upgraded version of Shoma?
Does this mean I'm redundant now? Not that I was ever worth anything to begin with.
So he's just gonna no-sell all our attacks? What a champ!
There's something strange about him. I don't know what it is, but it's sending chills down my spine.
Just stick to our usual strategy. Take out the weaklings first, then we deal with the commander.
Defeat all the enemies except the boss. It is the turn of the player, and we are going to skip this hotel. Ho ho ho, Jinba Lemon, baby. That's all, folks. Not bad, children of the stars. I think I understand. He de-transformed? That woman told me to kill you all and retrieve your boxers. But it seems you are unable to fight me at your full strength. What? You can tell Gaku and the others are here. Why is it Gaku that you're focusing on, huh? There would be no honor in defeating you as you are now. I am old. If I am going to fight, I need it to mean something. I have no interest in Veshness's ambitions. I cede this battle to you. Now wait just a minute. We don't need your pity. I am an Osazuki, you old decrepit old windbag. Kurata, please don't be hasty. I don't think we can win if he gets serious. If we keep fighting him, we'll all die. She's right. My successor may delight in endless warfare, but not I. I had a cause once, but future has changed. My honor and my ethics are all I have left now. I have one of the boxes you seek. We will meet another day when you can fight me with everything you have. Until then, keep your blades sharp and your minds keen. Dalshaw, the final commander, turned his back on us and walked away. None of us trying to stop him. He exuded such an aura of strength and authority that we could barely move. Even if we had our entire team together. How in the world were we supposed to fight someone like that without getting utterly annihilated? Okay, we're just okay. We continued searching for the boxes for several days. It's morning, gotta get back to the search for the boxes, but first breakfast. Morning, Takumi, how's it going? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We just got back. There was an attack while we were gone. Yeah, good to see you all still in one. Okay, see, like they were gone for like days. I stepped into the cafeteria and was greeted by the newly returned boys' team. We weren't just spinning our wheels either. Check it out. That's amazing, guys. You found 2 boxes. What can I say? Once we get serious, there's no stopping us.
Oh.
As for the symbols on the lid, one has 8, and the other 17. Anyway, we'll get back to it tomorrow. But we'll figure a waiver to break for the rest of today. Aside from the one doll Shaw made off with in the tunnels, we've almost got all the boxes. Now more than ever, we really can't afford to lose. I ate a quick break fast and headed to the entrance hall to meet up with my own team. Doll Shaw is still a concern, but we can't let him distract us from our main objective. Ready! Ready, go! According to the book, the next box is in... Was there a book? I thought it was her predictions. Was it the scroll that got in half thing that they're calling a book? I don't know. The next box is in a residential area. Real? Why would anyone hide something so important somewhere so normal? Maybe the box came first, and after people forgot about it, the town was built over it. Like how the tunnels last time connected to an old public bathhouse. Wherever the explanation, we've got a long way to go. Really? That's like right there. Finally, we arrived at our destination. And there, in a little roadside shrine, was the box we were looking for. This is very anticlimactic. Like, we could have had so much, there could have been so much tension here, you know, because I think so far, the only other one that's really got them running around is the invader hunt thing. Like, I feel like this would have been a really good opportunity for lots of, you know, scares and tense situations where they're outside, and you know, like, you could have choices where it's like, do you go risk it everything for the box, or do you see if sorry, if... Alright, I just saw a text coming. If you risk it all for a box, or do you risk it, or stay the risk and fight another day, conceding a box? Like, there could be this struggle for the boxes, like fuck, the first arc of Kamen Rider O's, where they were fighting over the medals and stuff. You could do that kind of thing with the boxes of blessing. This one has 7 symbols. Lucky number 7, huh? I hope that's a good sign. Well, we've got what we came for. No need to stick around here anymore. Like, what's the point of this? I guess you're right. Yes, although they're gonna run into someone, right? No? Cool. Once again, it felt like it happened out of nowhere, but this time, even more than the others, we really should have been expecting it. After all, our opponent had told us he'd be back. But now that he was, it was time to finish what we'd started. I mean, he started it last time, but... Wow. The lights flashed, and leading is Dalshaw. Dalshaw is back again. Uh-oh, back again. Dexter's back again. That's not the song. Dalshaw, Takumi coming right at us. Nothing but this straight up guy. Ordinary bomb. Chemical weapons now. It's the place to fail. It sounds like perfect fun. I'm sure all that is good. We'll do our best to assist in signing the track. I'm hoping this is the same as it's been every other time we've had Dalshaw on this route, but if it's not, I'm sorry. Wow! Wow, wow. There it is. Wow, wow, wow.
We're just trying to survive.
That's right. We wouldn't put up with.
Life itself is a battle.
So you're back.
Perishing in battle. I will not die.
Bring it on, old man! You'll
Just try it if you can. I accept.
I'm sorry if there's something unique about this version of the event, but like, come on, guys. Yep. I would like these boxes to bless me with being done with them.
Poison. And one strong enough to penetrate my body at last. You must have the same devious critical open as that girl.
Looks like the poison alone won't be enough to finish him.
It won't.
Quite the stubborn old fellow, isn't he?
You're better warriors than I expected. To push me this far, you used your heads and prepared well. You're certainly worthy. Maybe they will help you break.
curse.
You don't know. All I can.
Why did they talk? Do we know what he was referring to here? Like, what is this thing that he? I don't know. Who cares? I've lost destruction. Oh, you're talking.
I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me at last. I gave this battle.
Is this...
Those who inherit the boxes of blessings inherit the planet itself. You are worthy of facing Veshness for the right to open the boxes.
Not a fucking thing changed from us being on Kako's team, did it? What the hell was the point?
By defeating me, you
Talsha.
now.
Haha, tush. Ha ha ha.
You call being killed by the enemy a proud death? I always knew you were unworthy to protect the boxes, Dalsha.
Veshness stamped on the commaters, desiccated, going through the sneer. There'd be bigger problems. She was holding the boxes, each and every box we'd collected so far. Okay, do we?
What? When did she get them?
I am the true keeper of the boxes. While you were distracted with this old...
Now that I think about it, we haven't had any contact with me in a while. This must be why.
I'm in a good mood today.
Is this where the change is going to happen?
Mercy. Now, after everything that's happened.
Of course. I'm grateful to you.
But does she have all of them now?
All these boxes for me. I think you deserve a reward for your hard work.
Something tells me she's not talking about candy and a pat on the head.
I am preparing a ritual to usher in a new age. When I open the boxes of blessings and destroy you, Earthlings, once and for all. Until then, I will allow you to live.
Allow us. Ooh, thank you.
Using the box's power to dispose of you will be clean and easy. The planet need no longer be scorched by the fires of war.
She says, as she says, she's going to scorch us with fire of war.
I couldn't ask for a better ending. All you need to do is sit back and let it happen.
I don't think so! We're settling this
Yeah.
now!
Moko, no! Stop!
I called Moko off. My voice was much louder than even I was expecting. But we were still exhausted from our battle from Dalsha. We had no chance of defeating Veshness. That wasn't pessimism, it was a fact. I knew it with complete certainty, the same way I knew when I needed to go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. Fighting someone even stronger than Dalsha now would just be throwing our lives away.
Made the right choice. Controlling the boxes is the first step in becoming a god. I'm already Supreme Commander. Soon I will be God herself. And you and your people will be a sacrifice. A tribute in my honor. We'll meet again on that happy day.
happy day. No one else tried to stop her leaving either. We weren't ready yet. This was Dalshaw sparing us all over again. No matter how strong we got, there always seemed to be an even stronger opponent waiting to challenge us. All the same, we would still find a way to win. We had to. The boxes were now in the hands of the enemy's supreme commander. If we didn't do something soon, we'd all dead. Before we made it to day 100, Veshnes would open them and kill not just us, but everyone on the unofficial satellite as well. We couldn't afford to sit around and think things through. We needed to get those boxes back. That was the only way any of us were going to survive this. Again, this would have been a great opportunity to inject some... I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. This would have been a great opportunity to inject drama, emotions, conflicts. Like, it's devastating to just not have that time there and not use any of it. And why would she come to them to do this? Like, we could have had away missions, attacking bases and stuff. Alright, looks like we're all here. All except Ato. That wasn't funny, Mr. Maruko, and your face is enough of a joke already. What are you calling half pint, half pint? Enough already. If you're not going to say anything funny, just shut up. I was only trying to lighten the mood a little. Yeah, well, you messed up. Now calm the hell down. Things are pretty tense, although after what happened, I guess that's only natural. See, this back and forth should have been right after Veshnes left, leading into a couple of days of interdynamic character conflict. I think we need to reaffirm our objectives. This is no time to be practicing on comedy routines. We need to mount an attack against the Supreme Commander. Yeah, why did we wait so long for this? Hinako's words pulled everyone back to reality. We're really going to take Veshnes on? Can we win? If we can take back the boxes she stole, we'll get our chance. I know we will.
It's that. Or sit around and wait for her to activate them herself.
I mean, it kind of sounds like you already have been doing that. Obviously, no one wanted to do that. Veshnes had let us live because we were no threat to her. The last thing we needed was for her to get even stronger. So, hey, if she's got all the boxes now, how come we're not dead already? They're sacred to the Futurans, even Veshnes. She's probably got to perform rituals and stuff before she can open them. Also, she might not have worked out which boxes are which yet. So we still have a chance to pull off a hit and save our skins. But how do we do that? Should we all attack her at once? We still can't afford to fail. I say we send the exploration team to the enemy's base to take back the boxes. We'll try to avoid confrontation so we can get back here all safe and all fight Veshnes together. How does that sound? I saw sound and I was like safe and sound, but that is not a thing she said. She did not say safe and sound, so yeah. Fine with me. We need to do something anyway. If we let her keep the boxes, it's all over. Everyone agreed to Hirako's suggestion. We couldn't let Veshnes make the first move. We had to take action and fast. You know, we waited a few days, but we had to take action fast. Same goal as ever. Get all the boxes before the enemy can use them. This route really is just a lot of filler. Like, in a way, nothing else in this game has felt like. Alright, it's our turn. It's our team to track down Veshnes. Now it's come to this. I'll follow you. I noticed this the other day as well. Now it's come to this. I feel like now that it's come to this, they're missing a lot of phrases like that. You know what I mean? I'll follow you guys to hell and back. I might hurl on the way, though. Terrible things will happen if we can't get the boxes back. Let's just... So, Kako, I would like to circle back to how you really wanted us on your team. So far, this is the only time Veshnes has gotten all of the boxes. Probably guessed we'll be taking the bus today. Veshnes may have gone to the enemy relay station in this area. Got it. Thanks for explaining. Our exploration team boarded the school bus and set out for the enemy base, jumping onto it. She Vestness really in there? Yes, I can feel the box's presence. I'll bet my brother's soul on it. Why? You've really come out of your shell, Kako, for better or worse. I think it's a good thing relying on others is fine, but you still need to be able to take care of yourself. Alright, let's find a way inside. We snuck into the base. And began navigating its maze-like corridors. This would be a interesting new type of mission, but I suppose for the filler route, and we're going to call this one a filler route, it wouldn't do to make, it's going to be Ato. Then a figure stepped out of the shadows to bar our path. I felt like I was seeing a ghost or something from a nightmare. Hello, Takumi. It's been a while.
Ito!
Oh, don't act so surprised. I'm not here for fun, you know. You're all looking just as hideous as always, all the more so given how totally clueless you still are. Does this mean you've allied yourself with Veshnes? Hardly. The Futurans are just as bad as you. They may look a little different, but their souls are every bit as rotten. This is a weird way to take Ato. Using their god as an excuse to commit atrocities, waging war in the name of justice. If I was going to join up with someone like that, I might as well have kept serving the people of the Earth. Really? When were you gonna figure this out? Because you didn't do any of the other routes. So why are you here? I'm guessing it's not just so we could be the ones to kill you.
What if I told you I wanted to join you instead?
Sure, whatever. Allow me to be frank. If Veshnes unleashes the power of the boxes, I won't be able to do a thing against either of you anymore. I'd much rather you take them away and face her while you still stand a chance. Not right now, of course. She's not even here anymore. In other words, you want us and Veshnes to wipe each other out so you'll be free to take the boxes? You could think of it that way if you want. But I already know you won't turn me down. I'm the only one who knows where the boxes are being kept. If you want to find them on your own, you'll have to fight all the enemies in this base while you're at it. Not something I'd recommend with a group this small. I really hated to admit it. Potato had a point. Alright, I can see there's no point in arguing with you. Hurry up and lead us to the boxes. Are you sure about this, Hirko? Don't worry, I'm well aware that everything Ato says is laced with hate and lies. I mean, in a very similar route to this, not a similar route, but I did kind of totally buy everything he said recently, but, you know, we're not going to talk about that. But if this was a trap, we just have to fight our way out of it. And if worse comes to worst, really, but I'd rather fight him than Veshnes right now. Oh, do I rank that low in your estimation? Well, I'll let it slide. Follow me, it's not very far, but it can be confusing if you don't know the way. Reluctantly, we began to follow Ato as he led us through the base, which we jumped onto. Hey, Ato, can I ask you something? What is it, Takumi? I didn't think we were on speaking terms anymore. What did C-Ray tell you before he died? You destroyed him so you could keep that information to yourself, right? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Let's just say, when you chose to pursue the truth about the boxes, you further distanced yourself from another truth. Is he talking about other stuff, or is he talking about Ghost Ava? What is that supposed to mean? Exactly. You don't have all the answers yet. Well, here we are. Ato stopped outside the door to some kind of storeroom and confidently keyed in the access code on the electronic lock. Okay, do we need to... Boxes! He'd been telling the truth. The boxes were all here and they hadn't been opened yet. We gathered them up and headed back the way we came. Well, I'm off then. Good luck, everyone. With that, Ato disappeared. We had no other choice but to let him go for now. I mean, you didn't... No, not really. You could have... Here could have been a perfect choice. Do you grab Ato and take him hostage with you back, or do you just let him go? Hey, aren't there more boxes here than the ones we recovered? You're right. Some of these are boxes I haven't seen before. There were 2 more boxes than we originally brought in. The invaders must have found some of their own. Must have found some on their own? The number of symbols on them were 2 and 13. Makes 12 in total. We're still missing 1. I'd prefer not to risk opening them until we have... So, wait a minute. Veshnes did not have all of them, just all of ours. And we are ultimately going back to the same... This is just taking another way to get to. We have all of them but 1, and she's going to bring the last one. Last one's not here, then I'm guessing Veshnes has it. Yes, I feel like that's the case. I feel the box's presence coming from her. If you know where her presence is, you knew she wasn't here, Kako. What are you talking about? Like, okay, let's go grab these and get out of here. And when Veshnes comes to take them back, we'll steal the last one from her. As much as I hate doing what Ada wants us to do, I don't think we have any other options. True, in that case, let's get as far away from here as we can. Day 99. Finally, the big day arrived. Day 99. The usual morning announcement didn't play that day. My God. Veshnes, she's here.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle.
The promised battle, the inevitable showdown, the final unavoidable obstacle in our path to survival, the death of destiny, the destiny of death, the despair, the despair, the despair. Our time to end it all. This was let's do this. They're here. I mean, I can't. That's what we ran. All right, so this is the same fucking dialogue.
Huh?
So him talking like that has nothing to do with character development. Go back a video or two to get what they say here. This is ridiculous. The thing is, it's so noticeable. Like, I don't think I would have minded if there'd been more common route stuff overlaying other routes, but like, we are so far into the game, and this is just the first time it has been so blatant about reusing text for the different... Yeah. I'm sorry.
Damn! This is a lot of enemies!
This is probably the most...
Ba 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 boop-a-da ba beep-a-da ba boop-a-da. Boop-a-da ba beep-a-da ba 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 ba.
I think that's all of them. Heck of an opening act.
Kite!
Hey.
She doesn't own the place this time. It's no fun.
So you made off with my boxes like thieves in the night, but lacked the courage to open them.
This line, which is also reused from a different version, makes way more sense in this context.
Aren't you the one who chickened out of opening them first?
Never mind. I
When you
stand
had
corrected.
them all?
Obtaining the power of a god requires certain...
No, wait. No, wait. What you talking about? I can't afford to think about now. I'll just get all there is to it.
The rule...
Was there never a...
Laudables. Her mind.
Why would I...
And she does her little thing. Haha.
You're strong. You'd have to be to defeat Dalsha and all the others I sent to kill you. I suppose it's time I showed the fun.
Again, it's always Moko dropping dead up there.
I believe you'd call this.
She can use Undying. After all the battles.
Yeah! Alright, that's right!
Oh my god.
Do this.
Also, all the memories together, that would have gone so much harder if we'd had conflict, interpersonal conflict and battle stuff in the process of getting these boxes. Now it's just reused dialogue and this...
Impossible.
I don't know, man. It's different than when there was a route that's like really fucking bad, which was just that one with the fucking ghee. This one's just, I know they're capable of better than this. This is so cool though. Cool enough for me to watch all the way through, though. Supreme Commander was dead, and we had all 13 boxes. The one the Vesh had been holding her hand had 3 symbols on the lid.
All of them. Out of these boxes, 7 are boxes of blessings.
The other 6 are boxes of calamity.
And we can only open 7. No second chances if we get one wrong.
The boxes of blessings must have something in common to set them apart.
Is there at least a puzzle at the end of all of this that I can amuse myself in trying to figure out?
The old man told us, the blessings stand alone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Unless 2 and 3 also count? If we include 2 and 3, then 2, 3... what is that? 8, 9, 17, 5, 7, and what is that? 9? I think those all have the little moons, at least one by themselves. And then with 2 and 3, there's like, you know what I mean? Now that we have all the boxes, we can't not open them. That would be an insult to all the lives we've taken to make it to this point. Make it through to day 100, we make it through. We need to open them. That's right. All the enemies are dead. Day 100 is tomorrow, but we need to open this. But first, we have to solve the puzzle. Which boxes are which? The sign of the lens, the element's words. And of those, 13. 7 have something in common, something that makes them stand alone, and that's... Are there gonna be like 4 endings or something here? I don't think, no, it would... Ah. Well, this one makes more sense than odd-numbered. Thought about that. I took a deep breath and opened the boxes. As for which ones I picked, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Wait a minute. No, those aren't the ones I said. Most of them, actually, most of them are, but... Prime numbers. Numbers that could only be divided by themselves in 1. Numbers that stood alone, or all with 1. I had just one wish, the same thing I'd wanted from the very beginning, a way for us all to survive through to day 100. Suddenly, there was a blinding light, and then...
What is this? What have I been doing? I don't believe it!
Darumi? Kiyoshika! You're alive? You've come back to us!
Oh, this is nice.
Are you serious? Are you freaking serious right now?
The power to survive through day 100 means we all have to be together.
I think you're right. With all of us here, I doubt even Eita will be any trouble anymore.
So, I have no idea what's going on, but... Does this mean we're holding a killing game after all?
Nobody said anything of the sort. More importantly, look at us. We're alive.
You are! You're really alive again! I'm so glad!
So long as we're together, we have nothing to fear from anyone!
Guess the boxes really did grant our wish, huh?
Yeah. Whatever the future holds, we'll overcome it, together.
The boxes had blessed us all right. We still didn't know what would happen next or what Eito was scheming, but that didn't matter. We would face whatever challenges life threw at us, and we would win. Even in our darkest hour, our friendship and determination would keep the light of hope alive. I mean, that's nice and all, but... this route did not earn an ending like that. You know what I mean? Box of Blessings route, blessed with a miracle. Alrighty. Last one. And it's finally over! Which boxes will you open? I feel like an asshole for never even thinking, because I was literally looking at the pictures, not the numbers. That feels like cheating, you know? I'm kind of annoyed about that, you know? I was looking at the designs. If if it was worded like maybe it's about, I mean, about how many numbers there were, but no, they specifically, it doesn't matter. I feel like I was robbed the chance to try to solve it myself, you know? That's like the one interesting thing about this route is the mystery, and it really wasn't one. I took a deep breath and opened the boxes. As for which ones I picked, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17. Odd numbers, numbers that couldn't be divided by 2. I had just one wish, the same thing I'd wanted from the very beginning, all way for all of us to survive through to day 100. But then there was a blinding light, and then I blacked out. Checks out. When I finally came to, I was greeted by a nightmare. Many of my friends were on the ground, not moving.
Oh no. Did I open a box of calamity?
No. Just then, I felt a searing pain in my side.
That's right, Takumi.
Ato had stabbed me with an infuser.
You made the most foolish of decisions right at the very end. Just like I knew you would.
I realized I wasn't alone. All my surviving friends were there too, killing each other with deranged looks on their faces.
Die! Everyone die and become one with the planet! I'll kill you all! I should have just done this from the start!
Now I just feel bad for Takumi. She didn't get to be here for this.
I'll kill every last one of you bastards!
I tried to yell at them to stop, but no sound came out of my mouth. So, Zigaku, Shoma, Hiruko, and... who is that? Is that Ima? I think that's Ima. I stared at Ato's smug grin as I started to black out again, slipping into a darkness from which I would never wake. Wow. Well, that happened. Box of Blessings route, cursed with calendar. Alright, I have completed all of the boxes of blessing routes. So, I believe we only have... where is it? This one, and this one. Although, this could... I mean, it could go all the way, but it might not. However, there's one thing I want to check. I gotta find it. Why, it's always so hard for me to find it. There it is. What if it was the boxes of blessings that were... Okay, it wasn't. Alright. Alright. Then, yeah, that was the end of the boxes of blessings route. And until we meet again, I'm afraid this is going to have to be farewell. Farewell, citizens. Love ya.